Hi guys, it's Hales here. I really felt like giving you a video update. It's been a while. I've definitely been in quarantine a long time. I dressed up for the occasion today because I really felt like, guys, we don't get to dress up in quarantine a lot, so I'm wearing my best. I felt like putting my best foot forward today just to talk to you about my Botox journey. So, you all are aware how important Botox is. And I don't need to tell you, but obviously you would start that in your mid to late 20s to avoid any kind of lineage that might begin, usually around here and around the crow's feet. So naturally, I've had Botox a little while. I'm not going to give away my age, of course, but it's been a journey. I've definitely had some ups and downs, as we all do on the Botox journey. So let me just explain a little bit of some of my experience with Botox. Well, I ended up beginning with this one here. Now that was for that one there. And of course, then it moved on to further things. Now, at the early onset of my Botox journey, I did a little bit go overboard. All right, so I know some of us go overboard, like that Jacinta chick that's on all the news about Botox. It can go too far. However, I might have also done that a little bit. So initially I got the lip filler. Just wanted to get a little bit of oomph there, a bit of oomph there. And so I ended up liking the results. However, I did need to go back. I felt in my soul that I wanted to go back and double the lip filling experience, just so that I felt like it was a meaty bit of Botox and I was really like full fish lips out there looking attractive. So I have decided I was going to share with you a photo of my experience doing too much Botox. So please don't hold your breath too long or you'll pass out, but it is a bit shocking. All right, here we go. So this is when I went too far. You can see my lips have become like a monkey's bum. It's pretty gross. So yeah, this is what I would advise you against. Just get the one lot of fillers, 5 mls or whatever they do, not sure, and then just leave it, let it go, because believe me, they can inject stuff that will dissolve all of it, but then you've lost all your money. Like you have to start from again, it's expensive. It's really expensive, especially when you've got only working in a nightclub and a cafe like I am. So I just have to save my pennies for important Botox. So be really careful you don't do that, because you end up looking a bit strange and people do start looking at you funny. I can attest to that. My employees and my colleagues, they thought I was rather strange, if you like. Yes, I would say strange. They didn't say anything, but I felt judged. And we don't like to feel judged, especially when we're trying to put our best foot forward in the way we look, which is our value. Our highest priority is how we look. All right, so now that I've shared that and what not to do, there are some other Botox, obviously. There's things that you can get like your jaw Botox for certain things that will shrink your jaw. There's also obviously your crow's feet. You can get fillers in your cheeks and so on and so forth. Just don't go overboard, guys, because you just don't want to do what I did. It was a horrible experience. So how do you explain to friends and family though what's happened to your face? Because obviously we're naturally growing old, so this is all a natural process. So how do we explain when maybe you have to go to your mum and dad's house after you've had your procedure, why something looks different? Well, I've come up with some reasons that sound plausible. Okay, so one, maybe that your lips were stung by a bee. I'm thinking that might be a good reason that would explain why your lips are double the size. So that's always a good one, I think. Maybe that you've lost weight. Let's say you get the jaw filler, the freezing the Botox on the masseter muscles there, that you've lost weight. That's why you're skinnier looking. Then you've got, the other thing is, if there's no way around explaining this one, you just say that you have migraines. And to be honest, that's a really good reason to get Botox here, because this muscle gets really squeezy and it starts to create like this big heavy weight here, and it's hard to go to sleep even. So highly recommend being honest. If it's something here, you can just say you had migraines, and that's plausible. The other thing is that the jaw one is for bruxism. So bruxism is it's a condition where you grind your teeth a lot, and so naturally it would make sense that you want to freeze those muscles, quite big muscles around the jaw, because then you can't grind your teeth at night and damage your teeth. Now, in all honesty, this is something, darling, that I have had to deal with. So masseter injections, you've got a good excuse. Frau injections, you've got a good excuse. The other injections, people probably won't notice as much. Probably as you get older, they're going to notice that your face starts to freeze. That's kind of obvious. That's where you can't do the natural excuse anymore. But we'll get to that when we get to that, right, girlsies? All right, so if you need to, I would highly recommend having a week off after your Botox, because it settles it down. You're going to have some bruises if you've got the lip job, and then it also allows you to go out into the world without anyone having noticed the transition for the lips. All right, so I hope I've informed you a little bit of how to go through the Botox journey with less pain as possible, both physically, mentally, and emotionally as well. I've just been learning about that sort of thing as well. So girlsies, enjoy being an amazing natural human being and looking beautiful in and wear your very best every day, even if you're in lockdown, because believe me, we deserve it. All right, well, I love you so much. Look after yourselves, and I will give you some more tips down the line. All right, bye.